What's up, my cherry bombs?
Silent night, I only have one wish for the shooting star. Holy night, send me someone to love so
Welcome to Vlogmas. Hey you guys, my name is Abby, and on today's video, you already know it's about to get down by the title. I'm about to be sharing my favorite cherry fragrances. These are 5 cherry fragrances that I feel like are perfect for every cherry lover. You need to have these in your collection. If you don't have these fragrances in your collection, after this video, go ahead and get it, okay? So if that sounds like something that you're definitely interested in, go ahead and grab a seat, grab a drink, and let's get right into this video. By the time you guys are watching this video, I'm probably on stage performing, okay? Like, I know. We are hanging in there. Like I said, Vlogmas, we are finishing strong, and I intend on finishing strong. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. So let's get right into this video. Before I get into the fragrances, I have one honorable mention. And this honorable mention is one that you guys probably will run out and get, to be honest with you guys. Every single cherry fragrance that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, I use this specific item before I even apply the cherry. Okay, and obviously this video is not sponsored by anyone. I just wanted to share with you guys 5 cherry fragrances that you need to have in your collection. Everybody knows and loved the first original cherry fragrance that got everybody on a chokehold, which is Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. Love that one. I wish it lasted longer though. And that's why I cannot find myself spending that crazy amount of money. If I find it on a really good discount, I'll definitely get it. But buying it full price is not for me. It was not made for me. And then one day, Brown Sugar Babe came along and they decided to release a Lost Cherry inspired body oil and perfume oil. But before she did, she reached out and she was like, hey Abby, I would love to make this body oil in collaboration with you and call it the Cherry Bombs. And that's exactly what she did. Cherrybomb by Brown Sugar Babe is a must-have. Now this specific one, she put my name on it. This is when we went to Georgia to do the Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving Brown Sugar Babes event, and she gave me another bottle personalized with my name on it. And this one is the perfume oil. You guys, if you have an issue with Lost Cherry lasting long, and if you have Lost Cherry, go ahead and apply the perfume oil or even the body nourishing oil. Lost Cherry will last all day long on your skin. This is the #1 thing that I always use with my cherry fragrances. A cherry body oil, which is the Lost Cherry dupe for Lost Cherry. So there's that. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I always go in with Lost Cherry, and I go in with the body oil, and then when I'm about to apply the fragrance, I put the perfume oil in my post points, and then we are set to go. Okay, just wanted to put that out there. I always use Brown Sugar Babe's Cherry Bomb. So if you haven't gotten it already, go ahead and get it. If you don't have it in your collection, you need that one. That was the honorable mention. Now let's go ahead and dive into these fragrances. But the first fragrance that I feel like everyone should have in their collection, Burning Cherry by Kayali. I was not wowed by this fragrance because I felt like the cherry did not last long, but I really enjoyed this fragrance with Cherrybomb. I recently started to wear this. If you guys been catching up with Vlogmas, y'all would have seen the day where I wore this. Oh baby, I had Cherrybomb on me and I smelled good all day long. If you are looking for a beautiful woody cherry fragrance, this is it. This has burning cherry, raspberry, praline, Palo Santo, kayak wood, and patchouli. This smells so good. I just wish that the cherry in this lasted longer. So if you want that cherry to last longer and the dry down, you need to have Cherrybomb for real. I love this fragrance. I think it is bomb, and I just wish that the cherry lasts longer. But because I had it sitting down for a while, the cherry definitely lasted way longer than it did before. Like before, I would have gotten 5 minutes. Now I definitely get like a good 20 to 30 minutes. So that's not bad. So definitely add Cherrybomb. If you add Cherrybomb, it'll last all day long. But if you let it sit for a while, you'll probably have like a good 30 minutes with it. This is one of the cherry fragrances that I highly recommend. Outside of that, it is beautiful. It is sexy. It's alluring. It's perfect for date night. And you really can't go wrong with this cherry fragrance at all. I think that everybody needs to have this in their collection. Now moving on to the next fragrance. The next one is one that was the first cherry fragrance that I had in my collection. And this kind of sparked the love of cherry for me, at least. This is like a cherry soda. This is definitely not your average cherry fragrance. I really enjoy this fragrance. Now the cherry do last a little bit longer in this fragrance. Actually, it's throughout the whole fragrance. This fragrance gives me a good 6 to 7 hours, which is fine because I don't mind spraying this during the daytime and then amplifying it or changing my fragrance at night. This one is one that I think that you guys should definitely try out. When it came out, the girls was going crazy, and I get it. It's good. And it's Rouge Smoking by BDK. Rouge Smoking has cherry, pink pepper, and bergamot at the top, and then when you get to the mid, you have black vanilla husk, heliotrope, orange blossom. I don't know what the husk is, but there's that. And then in the base, you have tonka bean, cashmere wood, white musk, and ambroxan, ladanum, and violet. Oh my gosh, this right here already smells delicious on its own. But paired with Cherrybomb, think about a cherry Coke. If you've ever had cherry Coke, that's exactly what this is. It is sparkly, it is sweet, it is peppery, but it's not overwhelming at all. Some may say that this is underwhelming, but I think it's the perfect cherry fragrance for like the beginner cherry lover. Like if you're trying to get into cherry, I feel like this is perfect. Y'all see the dent, you know? I've had it for 2 years now. I haven't really worn it that much, but ever since I started to layer it with Cherrybomb, that's where the dent came. I really like this one. I get a good 6 to 7 hours, like I said, with this fragrance. It is very unique. So it's not one of those fruity fla cherry fragrances that everybody is making. I feel like when they came out with this, they really took their time and strategically came out with it. They're like, okay, we want to make something that is good for any and every one. It's powdery, and the dry down for me is where you have my heart, because that ambroxan is sexy, but the white musk, y'all, is so sensual. But what I like the most about it is the tonka bean. Oh, it's powdery, it's sexy, it's alluring. The violet, oh my gosh, really like this one. This is one that I highly recommend for you guys to test out if you like the note of cherry. Now this next fragrance is a fragrance that I really love. This was my #1 cherry fragrance, but I don't know, like it's good, but I found some more cherries that I like better than this one. But it is a cherry that I highly recommend for anyone that likes cherry to get, because it is the most affordable out of this whole entire list, that lasts long, and that's extremely unique. Tarte Deco, and obviously it is the one with the bigger dent. So Tarte Deco opens up with black cherry and a raspberry. It has middle notes of rose, jasmine, and mimosa, and base notes of vanilla, birch, and vetiver. Girl, it is a powdery, syrupy, fruity, oh my gosh, cherry. Okay, the rose and the jasmine, it makes it super sexy. It is not like a basic cherry fragrance, and I like this because I feel like once it gets on the skin, that black cherry with the vanilla and the birch, like where and when did they think of this? Like how? This is so unique, especially when this came out. There was so much cherry fragrances. It's like they literally took their time to make sure that this didn't smell like anything. There's no way that this cherry fragrance is gonna smell different from anything that I've smelled, because at the time everyone was dropping cherry fragrances left to right. But when I tell you this was the only one that I had to purchase 3 times, this is actually my 3rd bottle, and it's like this. Obviously, granted, this is a 30 ml, but still. So that tells you exactly how good it is. And what I like about it is that it's $65. It's a niche house. With code CHERY10, you can save so much more on it. Tarte Deco is amazing, and I just love it. Oh my gosh, and I love it. And this was my favorite until the next 2 came out, or until I got the next 2 in my collection. And between those 2, I don't know which one's my favorite, but this one definitely was my #1. 98, 99, 99. Like it's so close, like I can't pick, but I know that this one is taking the back burner because I've had it for 3 times, so I'm really excited to enjoy the new ones. And girl, if you like cherry, this one is perfect. Now this next one is the cherry fragrance that I know that if I need to make a statement, if I need to go out, if I'm running errands and I want to smell like cherry all day long, I don't even need to layer it. I know it's gonna last so long, and it's so unique. If you like the notes of saffron and cherries, then you will love this one, and it is Duchessa. And you already know when Duchessa came out, I couldn't decide between Duchessa and Tarte Deco, but ultimately I ended up going with Duchessa because I love it. It's so unique. I thought Tarte Deco was unique. No, this is the most unique cherry fragrance I've smelled. It has notes of saffron, black cherry, bitter orange, and peach. And then in the middle you have clove, chocolate, and jasmine. In the base you have sweet almond, iris, and brown sugar. Oh man, and this is the one that is the most unisex out of every one of them. And then also Rouge Smoking is unisex too. I think these are the most unisex. But something about this one, like I would wear Rouge Smoking during the daytime and this one for a steamy, sexy date night at nighttime, you know? This is so good. This is so good. The saffron with the cherry was genius, okay? And then when you get to the base, that brown sugar and vanilla, to die for. If you're looking for a cherry fragrance that's guaranteed to give you compliments, that's guaranteed to last all day long, Duchessa is perfect. Now, I wouldn't say this one is the best cherry fragrance, but between this one and Duchessa, I really can't decide. I honestly cannot decide because I am torn between the two. This is a new release from the house of Seven Virtues. And when I tell you they took their time when they were making this fragrance, 10 out of 10. Cherry Ambition. So Cherry Ambition, listen to this because the notes are kind of similar to cherry. They're very similar to Duchessa, but they smell nothing alike. So it has top notes of cherry, pink pepper, marshmallow, and mandarin. It has middle notes of saffron, cherry blossoms, orris, and osmanthus. And the base, you have vanilla, frankincense, amber, kayak wood, and musk. They have similar notes, but they're not exactly the same. But baby, date night. This is what Lost Cherry should have smelled like. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. This is what Lost Cherry should have smelled like. This is the most sexiest date night fragrance that I have in my collection at the moment. And the reason why I say that, because Duchessa can be worn to dates. It could be worn to upscale events. But honestly, I don't see myself wearing this one, Cherry Ambition, to anything but dates. Like, this is going to always have a happy ending, straight up. I love this. This is smoky. It is sweet. It is sexy. It is mouth-watering. You know what's so funny about this? It's a clean house. So usually clean houses, I be expecting that they're not going to last long. Baby, no, not this one, baby. Not this one. Your girl lasts. Love, love, love Cherry Ambition. I cannot stop wearing it. I cannot stop sniffing it. Every single time I see the bottle, I have to spray it. It is such a good fragrance. It is the perfect time to get it right now during the 20% off full-size bottles at Sephora. If you're looking for your next favorite cherry, Cherry Ambition is perfect. That was my cherry list. Comment down below some of your favorite cherry fragrances that you think that I need to try, because obviously I only have 5. But comment down below because I'm looking for some new cherries and I think that you guys could definitely help me. These are my cherries. If I have any discount codes, I will definitely put them in the description box below for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you found value in this video, go ahead and hit it up with the like button. And if it is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because, girl, I mean, why not? Like, at this point, you watched all the Vlogmas videos, the whole playlist. Why don't you just hit subscribe? And after that, go ahead and put your notifications on also, that way you don't miss out on anything. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Cherrybombs.